Geoff, how about on defense here, dude? Justin Faulk has become a presence on the blue line for St. Louis, averaging nearly 12 fantasy points per game over his last 10, but his salary has also climbed up as a result here. We're talking like 5.7 this evening. A little further down the board, $500 cheaper, 5.2. Minnesota's Jared Spurgeon has, let's see, points in 5 of his last 6. Do you like either of those two options, or are you looking elsewhere?
I mean, Falk has basically turned into like a must play here at the end of the year. St. Louis is really thin on defense. They've had some injuries, and that maybe getting a little bit healthy. It still looks like Vince Dunn is going to be out tonight, though. Perico's back, but just keep playing Falk. He's playing in all the situations. Power play one. He's playing pretty good too, quite frankly. It's not really a good trade-off they made in the offseason, Falk for Alex Pietrangelo. But again, he's getting the minutes. So he is just a must-play at under 6K, in my opinion. You can pay up for Theodore and stack that Vegas power play. It's a really good matchup against San Jose tonight. I know Theodore's kind of been bad for fantasy lately, but I really feel like Vegas is going to come out and just drop quite a few goals tonight. So I don't mind that play. There is some value out here, though. Erik Karlsson is super cheap at 4,300, obviously getting discounted a little bit because of the matchup, but he has been very productive down the stretch as well, shown some good offensive flair. I like going there for value if you're going to pay down there with Karlsson.
Paul, what say you?
I love Jeff's call on Erik Karlsson. 24 shots on goal, 5 points in his last 10 games played, only $4,300 for a guy who a couple of years ago was the top defenseman offensively in the league. I also like a couple other guys who fit a similar profile. Torrey Krug, his price point is low at $4,600, considering he's on a pretty nice streak with 9 points in his last 10 games. Also looking at the 20 shots on goal in that stretch as well as 10 block shots. Nice numbers across the board there. And similarly scripted for Jake Muzzin in Toronto, whose ownership share is likely going to be lower than all these other guys, priced at $4,800, despite a better than 2 shots on goal per game, 2 block shots per game, and 7 points in his last 10 outings. So lots of value lower on the board in defense than the 2 guys that you started off with here.